talking with a friend of mine recently about that some executives in the industry that is in were saying that this whole idea of personal brand is overplayed, that it is already known and it's something that, man, we need something different. And what's interesting about that is, as she was sharing this feedback with me, I was thinking about, well, if that's the case, if this whole idea of personal brand is overplayed, then why are there so many people where their employees don't understand who they are as a leader, that the company's values and what they stand for do not align with that leader, or the leader doesn't align with the company? What I mean by that is that the thought leadership of that leader isn't clear. It doesn't make sense. Okay. The other thing that's really interesting to me is that how many times people complain about their companies. Excuse me, let me back up for a second. They don't complain about the company, they complain about the leaders. Okay. They complain about how the leaders are leading or the lack of leadership, right? So this is something that is out there that is constant. Okay. The number one reason why somebody leaves a job is because they're disconnected from their boss. That's the number one reason, you guys. And so let's just put this in context. If we think that the whole idea of personal brand is overrated, it's done, it's played out, well, then why are we continuing to have so many problems in the workplace? And what's also really fascinating about it is anytime I do coaching with an executive, so often they don't know what their personal brand is. And your personal brand, by the way, isn't like, I'm an innovative leader. Want. Okay, you better innovate. All right. It's 2025. Okay. That's a thing. But that's not what you hang your hat on, right? That's not the phrase that your personal brand is. So, again, if personal brand is played out, it's done, there's just not like we need something new and different. I don't think that's the case. I think what it is that instead of racing out there and trying to figure out something new and whatever, I think people need to slow down, take a little bit of time, and stop and say, okay, what is my brand? And am I sure that I'm infusing that in all areas of my life? What I'm doing in my community, what I'm doing at home, what I'm doing with my friends, what I'm doing at work, anything that I'm volunteering. Maybe it's some kind of church or religious affiliation that you have. Is your personal brand showing up in all of those areas? And if it isn't, then I would dare say your personal brand is not played out, right? Your personal brand is not so blasé, yesterday we've been there, whatever, okay? Instead, it needs to be something that you're clear about, that you know what's going on, that you know that mark that you want to make on the world, your personal brand, okay? And if you're not clear about that mark that you want to make on the world, let's get you figured out. Let's get this taken care of. And that's the work that I do to help you. So if you're not clear on it, get in touch with me. I have these great VIP days that I do with people to help you to determine your personal brand. We work together privately, one-on-one. But then also we start putting together the strategy to help you to leverage that personal brand, because it does no good to know what your personal brand is, but then to not leverage the thing. So let's go do that. If you're needing help to make sure that you're clear about what your personal brand is and how to use it in all the areas of your life, I'm here to support you with that. So come along, get in touch with me. Go ahead and give me a message, and please know your brand and then go live your brand. Thanks so much, my friends.